Hey everybody, WaffGC here and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. Now, last episode, I was basically crippled in terms of my territory, my opinion, everything. I did what I had to do to survive. I still had Kent, so I kept all my vassals. Unfortunately, all of them despised me because I had to revoke someone's title because they were celibate and their heir was the heir to the Kingdom of Navarre, which is obviously not something I wanted to deal with, so I had to revoke his title. Which obviously annoyed a few people, but okay, so I ended up having to lose my land to another claimant, so he got Wessex, and then Wessex was claimed by Gwynedd. So Gwynedd is now currently the overlord of Wessex, and I have claims all over the shop. I've got a claim on the duchy and on all three of the counties, so I'm going to be able to get them back fairly easily, because they are strong claims. And I've, just before I began recording, I sorted out who I'm betrothed to. I betrothed myself to this girl because she's a genius and she's got really good traits, and her dad is the Duke of Toulouse. So, interesting stuff that could go on there. Is it her? Yes, cool. It's not. It is. It's Gallokind. Okay, cool. So if the sons disappear, then maybe that's something will happen. But anyway. So, I am going to need to be on damage control now. Please become brave. Did I become brave? Brave would be really helpful for, stopping everyone despising me. That would be nice. As it is, however, I don't think it's going to do much, because no one really likes me, to be honest. Yeah, I do need to sort some of this stuff out. I've made Middlesex is now my capital, which is good. So now I can actually start spending some of these points. I'm gonna go Anglo-Saxon, so heavy infantry and cavalry. I think I'll go for. I'll just top off a couple of these. Top off everything. There we go. That was nice. And I get into tithe. That's nice. So I'm also gonna go with improved keeps and castle infrastructure, and also town infrastructure. And I'll go two castle infrastructures, I think. And then in culture, I will go. I don't even know what's good. I'll go legalism, because that opens up more relations for me. But I'll also go majesty and noble customs to just give them a little bit more to the thing that's going on. I've got so many points to put in here. Can't do no majesty. I will go tolerance as well, and popular. And religious. I've topped up everything, basically. There was no point me being that particularly picky when I've just topped up everything. That's fine. So, how am I looking faction-wise? There's no factions. That's good. You'd think there would be when they despise me so much. Oh. I invited people in my court to take part in a war game in which we practice defending our lands from invading enemies. We will use wooden models to represent invading armies, and I will have to use clever tactics to defeat my opponent. This will be fun. This guy will defend with me. No. He'll be leading the invading forces. Beginning of the war game, your enemy decides to do a strong frontal assault towards your center flank. Use all means to reinforce the strength of the center. Slowly withdraw the forces to the center. Let's go with that. Let's try this. I've never done this event before. This is cool. The enemy forces of him are keeping up the pressure on the center while... Why is this guy annoyed? Combat the cavalry. I'll weaken my flank. Let's conclude the defending team is victorious, and I gain prestige. Wait. What? I lose 10 prestige, but this guy gains prestige? That doesn't make sense. Why did I won! Oh, this is bullshit. This game's broken. I hate it. Oh, I'm never playing that again. Nah, I probably will. Cool. So, yeah. That didn't give me anything in the way of stats. And actually lost me prestige. But, whatever. Still not entirely sure how that happened. And I can arrest my spy master. That's not going to happen. What I will do is give him an honorary title, though, as Master of the Hunt. And send him a gift. of gold, just so he's not very incredibly likely to try and kill me. Because otherwise I would not last long at all. When your spy master's trying to kill you, that's when you're in trouble. So what I'll do is, once I'm in November, which I am now I'll hold a feast, and we will invite all my vassals, and we'll see if I can improve relations in any way that way. Yeah, I'll spend a fortune, just try and beef them up a little bit. I'll spend lavishly on food, and okay, so lots of barons didn't want to join. Yay, everyone's joined. Everyone's come. This is great. Why are you raising your forces? Okay, he's defending and he's... Okay, cool. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Hey! Someone's quite happy now. Well, they still despise me, but they're having a good time, so that's all that matters. Warwick is still the capital of Mercia. Oh, he's enjoying the jugglers. That's good. That's very good. Very happy. And everyone enjoyed the feast, so that was worthwhile. Everyone's happy now. When is she of age? April. Okay, so not long now. That was a long feast. That was like several months. Long dinner. Oh. Commander of Kent. I lost the commander, did I? Must have. Oh, not particularly good. And she became a fortune builder. That's unfortunate. But it's still not the worst thing ever. And I can gain gold or prestige. I'm going to go with gold. And I've fulfilled my ambition. So now I'll change my ambition to... Could become a paragon of virtue. I can't go for the money one anymore because I've got too much. Between us, we've got 25% extra fertility. Going one of these would help me, but not too much. I think I'll go for paragon of virtue. And we'll see what happens. Will you stop raiding my land, please? Oh my god, they're everywhere. But they won't be able to take anything, so that's fine. And people like me more. And I might actually, once these raiders piss off, I might be able to reclaim Wessex. Yeah. Oh wait, no, he's independent now. He is independent. Cool. Why can't I declare war? Oh, he holds my relatives hostage. Okay. Fine. So that's why he's lost all his troops, because he's lost all his vassals. Okay, so he's got one of my guys hostage. My brother. Can I not get him back into my kingdom, please? That would be nice. Why can't I try and ransom them? See, normally you can. It gives you the option. I don't know. Either way, I might attack Gwynedd to get Wessex back as my title, and then I can possibly vassalize this guy, and because I've got claims, just revoke his titles if I need to make him weaker. But either way, he needs to be dealt with, and the Gwynedd is quite weak at the moment, so I might as well. So that's what I'll do. I'll declare war, and I'll raise up. Well, I can't raise up most of my forces because they're currently being attacked. And I'll put my commanders. I'm apparently one of them. We're going to cross a river, probably. We have not crossed a river. This is fine. So once I've killed this army, I'll be able to raise up my full forces, and we'll cross Mercia, and we'll go and fight the Welsh. I can't raise up any more troops. Is it because it's because I had the I was holding down control there. Yeah. So the rest are in Sussex, so I'll go and kill the army in Sussex. Yep, cool. And, oh! Gwynedd's come to me. That's nice of them. So there we go. That's quite a few troops. I should have no problem just wiping them out. What traits do these guys have? Pursuit, he's got good pursuit. I've caught them. I've crossed a river, but it shouldn't be a big deal. I reclaim my birthright. I am of the dynasty of Wessex. I get to keep Wessex. That's just the rule. And Brittany is getting involved for whatever reason. They're claiming Gwynedd. Okay. I can't do anything here. I can't take any of his land because they're taking it. So I think the title will actually be destroyed. Yes, that's what's going to happen because he's going to lose that land. No, he'll keep. Yes, because if I'm working this out correctly, Brittany will win this war because they've got so many troops. They'll win the war. Gwynedd will then lose the Duchy of Gwynedd. I'm guessing they are. Yes, he's just a petty king. So they'll lose the Duchy of Gwynedd, which is those 2 bits of land. He then can't be a Duke of Wessex as a vassal, because he's then the same tier as his new liege. So he will keep the County of Gwynedd, but he will lose both his Duke titles. Okay, so this war was completely pointless. I didn't realise. Ah well. You know, accidents happen. I need a new steward. You are terrible. And you can go there. Cool. So, I need to start looking at expanding again. Maybe taking on Wessex, reclaiming that for my dynasty. This guy has quite the army, and I don't want to get annoyed with him, or him annoyed with me, rather. Start improving relations with Oxford, I think. They're probably the best bet. He already quite likes me, which is nice. Yes, because Tyrant revoked vassal titles has disappeared. How am I currently looking? 2,000 guys. Okay. So, yeah. I think my best bet, maybe even Jorvik. Ah, he's come of age and he is a scholarly theologian. Oh my god. What a waste. What a terrible, terrible waste. So I'm going to marry you off to the princess of the Byzantine Empire, because that could be fun. She's going to inherit Thrace. So there's actually a possibility. Are you kidding? I could get my dynasty on the throne of Byzantium. Because I've married... Who's the heir? Yeah. What the shit are they doing? They never do that. Okay, well, I'm going to try and kill this guy. No one's going to join me, though. So, whatever. Yeah, so that's cool. Did not expect that, them to give away their heir. Right, so he's going to have 2,200 troops altogether. I don't have a claim anyway, so I can't really do anything. I'm making him tributary, but that's not really worthwhile. I'll actually resign this guy, rehire him, and send him to fabricate a claim on... Where? Where should I go? If I wanted to take Essex, I need to take on Mercia. Mercia is currently involved in a war with Lotharingia. Jorvik is... Yeah, I'm gonna go for... Just because of this, I'm gonna go for Suffolk. And hope that I can get a claim on it. Because even if I went to war with Mercia, they have more troops than me. And they've obviously got an alliance with Lotharingia. Except last time they didn't get involved because of the fact they can't get across the sea. So that was cool. So I wouldn't need to worry too much about that. But you can be married off to him. Why not? Apart from that, you know, claims and the problem that will cause. But either way. Not overly fussed either way. And West Francia is just wrecking face. Calm down, please. With, you know, your wars. And all that shit. He could actually form Francia if he makes... Oh, there's no Barcelona. Does your... No. Okay. I thought there was a Kingdom of Barcelona in this start. Maybe there isn't. Okay, so maybe they can't form Francia then. But they have taken some extra land from the Giadids. Who the hell are the Giants? What happened to, you know, the Umayyads? Ah, well. So I've gained 1 marshal. That's good. That should give me a little bonus. In it has 2,470 now. Decent. And I need a new chancellor again because apparently I can't keep hold of chancellors. Does this guy still hold? Does he? No, he doesn't. He does not. He does have subjects in Aethelwulf's court. He may execute them. Who do you have in my? Who do I have? This girl, my cousin. Well, once she's of age, I'll marry her off to the Duke of Pest. She is of age this year. So, otherwise, where else is? Are any of these guys part of my court? No, just her. So once she is gone, actually no, this is fine. Forget that. I'm just going to go and press all claims. Yes, I'm going to press all claims because if he does execute that girl, which I don't really care about, then he will get a Kinslayer trait and then be struggling. But he is an Impaler already, so who knows? Maybe he will. But overall, not overly fussed. So we'll all march into Oxford. And then from there we'll go to Wiltshire and then we'll decide where to attack. And what is this? Okay, they've split. How did that even happen? Why are you independent? History inherited. Okay, so he died. Oh, I see now. Okay, that's fine. Gwynedd won. What is going on here? So where is Wessex right? Why? I don't want to go up to there. That's not what I wanted at all. Ostisland. That's not what I want to go. So, Duchy of Wessex. Yes, it doesn't exist anymore. So that's fine. I will just have to create it and then vassalize this kid. Cool. So, yeah, he died and he was in Gavelkind. So, that's why their land split, which is fine. I'm going to lead forces. Who's my heir? Oh, this awful waste of space. But possibly the Byzantine Emperor, if things go well. And by things, I mean if people want to kill the Emperor. So anyway, let's go kill this army. So, river crossing I need to worry about? Yes, but I have so many troops it shouldn't be a problem. And I'm guessing I can't call this guy in. No, he's already against me. So I'll only get, yes, obviously won't get Dorset because they're not the main, they're not the targets of the war because they split off. And there are raiders in all this other land, so that's fine. I'm just going to keep an army there just so when the raiders leave, they can't actually raise up the forces. Not the raiders, the Wessexans, the West-Saxons. And she's of age, and she can be married off. Cool, goodbye. Have fun. And we will win this war, I think. Unless they've got some sort of crazy alliance I don't know about. No. Just their brothers. And improved relation with the Pope. Fantastic news. Is he going to give me money? Request money. No. Why? I have investiture. I can't change that. Why am I improved relations with the Pope? This is not going to benefit me at all. Although excommunication, that's something that could be useful. But oh well. So I'm still gaining. I'm losing money now, unfortunately. But you know, it's not too much. It's not going to bankrupt me. I've got enough. I've got a new heir. I'm going to change his name to Edmund. Get rid of the L. Edmund. There we go. I do like the Anglo-Saxon names. They're very, it's interesting to look at the names and the names of the English kings after the conquest. Because it was a couple of hundred years until Anglo-Saxon came back in with Edward of some number, can't remember now. But it was quite a big deal that a Norman king used an English name, like an old English name. And then obviously they came back into use as time went on, and it's quite cool, the Norman conquest. It was a big deal. Everyone's taught it in English schools, but it was quite interesting learning more about it, because they obviously in school they're teaching kids, they dumb it down a little bit. There's a lot more detail to it than you think, and lots of political machinations and all sorts going on which you don't learn in school, and it's fascinating. The whole period is very interesting stuff. But then again, I am a historian graduate, so I would find it interesting. Now, I'm going to end this episode here once I've taken the siege. Since Swivens. Oh, cool. But anyway, yes, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.